Hello and welcome, beautiful souls. I have an activation today. It is a dragon activation. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Dene, and I'm a channel. So I channel in healing energies, messages, all kinds of different things from the cosmos. But this is kind of a unique situation because I received a dragon activation for myself, for my own personal dragon a couple days ago, and I've been kind of working on the edit of it because it's a little bit out of my comfort zone because it was for myself. And I had actually sat down to do a card reading for you guys, and the dragon came in and said that they were there to give me an activation if I was prepared to receive it. And I said, of course I was prepared to receive it. So I did. And the video that follows this will show the embodiment of the dragon. So this is something that's a little different for me. I have channeled many different beings, but not in this way. So this is a new experience for me. So being able to embody that and become comfortable with the energy. So this is the process when something new comes in as a channel. Typically, as a channel, we don't share brand new channelings because they are not as fluid. But I am asked to share this, and it just so happened, the only reason it's recorded is because I was going to do a card reading for you beautiful souls. And they came in and said no, that they were going to do, or they wanted me to do the activation if I was prepared to receive it, because we never receive anything without freedom of choice, free will. Always, it's our own free will, always. So I had to agree to be able to receive it and to be able to channel that. And they did tell me to record it. And of course I was interested in recording it too, because it was an activation for me, something new. And I like to, because I don't remember things unless I record them and I can watch them back. I don't remember when I'm in a really deep channeling like that. So the video that you're going to watch is a really raw channeling of me bringing in the blue Pleiadian dragon. And there's about 10 minutes of the activation of the embodiment of the dragon and some light codes and things that came in with it as well, movements and different things like that. And then I thought I was done, and I turned off the video, and you will see I'll put a ripple in there, or I'll put something, a note or something. I'll do another video, just a quick video to put in so you know when I changed. And when I shut off the video, I started to feel the energy that was surrounding me. And so Spirit, basically guided me to start the video again, and I did that. And when I did that, I began to explain what was happening. So I explained the complete, from my aspect, from my viewpoint, everything that I was seeing as this activation was happening. And then through that, there was more light codes and things that flowed in as well through me, light language and light codes. So it was a really interesting experience for me. So if that is something that you are interested in activating your own personal dragon, because this is what the divine told me it was activating my own personal Pleiadian dragon. Now the Pleiadians are well known for their healing energy, and they're also very happy, and which is really wonderful, because I have a tendency to be quite a serious person sometimes. So bringing in a little bit of that joyful energy for me is really wonderful. And when I completed the channeling at the very end of the video, I was very emotional. Like I just really felt it. Like it felt like it was surreal to me what I had experienced, and I hadn't even watched the video back at that point to see what it was. So the dragons represent this particular blue Palladian dragon is represents protection for me, as well as being able to channel different energies, transmute energies. They're telling me so that I am safe and protected as I release codes and healing for other people, because sometimes when we go to transmute energy, they will get stuck in our body or attached to our body in some way. And the dragons are there to be able to help with that. That being said, they brought a reminder to me. Within my video, you will notice when I am doing the activation on, I think it's this side. It's on my left, yeah, my left side. You will see a really different in pigmentation here and across my chin where it's white, and you will see that. And literally, there is a being that is sitting here that is channeling through me. Okay, so I want you guys to be aware of that so you can notice these different things that are happening and the different colored lights that come in, like the different things that I saw after when I opened up my eyes, and I was like, holy crap, these are the colors that I actually saw, you know, when I was in trance. So I saw that as well at the very end of the video when I looked in behind me as well. Like you can see it just in the corner of the video in through here. You will see my dragon. If you are able to see anything, some of you may not be able to see it because you don't have that ability of clairvoyance well enough to be able to see it. But you will even be able to see the difference in the coloring back in behind here where there is, it's almost like a figurine, like you would see a ghost-like figurine. Okay, that's what I'm going to say, a ghost-like figurine. And that's the dragon back in there. Of course, I could see him very, very clearly. Her, they're telling me correct, and they're like, it's a her. And you guys, what's really, really interesting about this, and if you don't want to listen to me chat, you can just move on to the activation. I'm okay with that. You're not hurting my feelings any. I'll put some timestamps in when you can do that. You can just click and move on to the actual activation of the dragon. But for those of you that have followed me for a long time and are interested in my story, when I first began my reawakening back in 2015, something like that it was, some of my first really, really vivid dreams were with the dragons and the tree people, the tree men, which are all elementals. You know, by the way, those of you that don't know what the tree people are, they basically are great big, well, they're huge men. They kind of are tree-like. They're really cool. And I had dreams about them when I first came back into my reawakening. And I actually had a dream that I was in a dragon cave. And I went down in through the cave where they were birthing the babies, the dragons. And I was within that, so the lair, the dragon's lair basically, is where I was in. So to me, to bring this back to the dragons, and throughout my journey, I've always recognized that dragons to me are really about mastery, and they bring in mastery. But when I begin to look back on my journey and see some of the things that were brought to me that, you know, you're just kind of like, whatever, you know, some of you might not understand because you might not have went through that, but some of you will understand that we don't take some things seriously, or that we don't acknowledge some things because in our society a lot of things are not acceptable. Like for example, dragons. Some people are going to be like, oh, dragons, yeah, woohoo, lady. And that's okay. If that's the feeling that they have, that's okay. They will never, anybody that does not, I just had a beautiful falcon just fly here. Beautiful. We're just at sunset now. The sun just went down. So of course they're hunting, right? Because they can of course see down below. So that's beautiful too. The sign of the falcon. Thank you, Spirit. But if you don't believe in these things, you will not receive them. You will never be able to see them because you don't believe in them. And in order for them to show themselves to you, you have to be of the mind of believing and knowing that they exist, knowing of their existence and accepting their existence. And so for me, it's been kind of a journey of moving back, you know, to where I began, kind of where I began with moving into the dragon's lair. And it's interesting because as a child, I was very, very into fairy tales, and I was always like, oh, this is, you know, what if this is real? What if I was so excited always about fairy tales being real? Well, they are real. That's why I was excited, because I knew that within my own subconscious and within my soul, I knew that they existed. So for me, it was so much more than a tale. It was part of life. It was part of the magic of life that existed. So I think I went on long enough. I will put a split in between when I cut and when I move into what I'm describing as the dragon energy activates, and then I will go into more. They went into more coding and things like that. So if you want the complete activation, you will have to watch the complete activation, or you're only going to receive, you know, the part of it. You will not receive the completion of it. Okay? You don't have to watch me talking here or whatever at the beginning, but you will need to watch the entire activation if it's something that you are interested in receiving. Typically, I would do, you know, more of a high-end cut and an edit of things that if I was doing something specifically for you guys, if I set the intention and said, okay, I'm doing this for, you know, for the collective, Spirit would bring it into me in much more of a professional and manner. But because it was for me and I was recording for myself, you will see it in a very different light. Okay? So if it's not your thing, that's okay. And if it is, if you enjoy it, if it resonates with you, if it helps you in any way, I really do ask you to share my videos on YouTube, comment on my YouTube video, like my YouTube video, and subscribe to my channel, because those are the things that helps. Just commenting on my video alone helps to bring it into the algorithm. So I really do appreciate that from you guys so much, as you know, as an exchange of energy. If it resonates with you and you are using my activations, my readings and things like that, I do ask that you would do that for me. I so appreciate it. And please know that you are valued here. I love you. I love you all, and I am honored to be of service. So without any further ado, we will begin the activation that will come in 2 separate parts. Inkura mi halama. Chikali mahalama hai. Kikali maha. Mimalahama hai. Kura mi halama. Tukare mira Hireme raha hale Shi mare halaka Breka chara Shokare lami Inkalara mare Tukala hara Ni mahilare Shimara Inmirale Ikami Raka Tukare Lami Inshallah, inshallah, in me, shalame, okalare, inkmi lama, vikalama, re, shikare, laha, ravama, vigala, shikala, meka, lare, tukura, la tushira, he, tu me kala, he kala makala, re kale, imala hara, shale, milama. Ha. Kurama. Activating your inner dragon power of protection, divine lineage of safety. Inkalima ora koramea shiklimai. Okay, beautiful souls, this is where I shut the video off, and then I am receiving so much energy that I am guided to turn it back on as the activation moves through me, and as I explain to you exactly what is happening within my activation, and as I do this, more codes are streamed into me. So I hope you enjoy it. Please remember when you're doing these healings to drink a lot of water, remain very, very hydrated, eat healthy, ground your body, be kind to yourself. All right, lots of love. Bye for now. Wow, I can feel that spirit. My ultimator is just tingling. There's something on my eye. Moving up activation into my crown. Into my spine. From my Alta Major, the back of my neck. Now moving into the back of my sacral chakra. This is pushing me back into my chair. happening within my solar plexus. My hands are tingling. I feel a sense across my hips in the back of my sacral. It is now running down my left leg. My whole body now feels like it is encapsulated in a vibration. It's difficult for me to explain. But even though my eyes are open, I am seeing almost like a light that is around me. And a vibration, a flickering almost of the light, but in a slower than a flickering, I guess. Particularly on my right side is more so. I'm seeing some shadows. Burning in my solar plexus is currently happening. They're telling me to close my eyes to absorb. My third eye is vibrating. I can feel like a sense of a vibration around my entire body. Now going into my right jaw, kind of from my ear and my throat. In Jugala Mahanamai, Kura Mihara Re, Kura Mihalama, Re Kamiha, Kura Mihalama, Mora Kura Miha, Mola Miha, Kura Mikala, Hara Re. I can feel a sense of deepening in my throat on my right side. Again, I feel the vibration on my right eye. Almost like a flickering of energy. Like my eye would like to twitch. And at this time I am seeing light emerge, a spark of light emerge. My bottom lip has a bit of a, I don't know, I want to say a tickle. I am seeing lights emerge and then fade as small twinkling white lights. My right ear is I don't know how to explain it, but there's activity in my right ear and I'm seeing like a green, almost like a green hue that has overtaken what I am seeing with my eyes closed. You know how you can see darkness or different things? This is being overtaken by a green, almost like a throbbing hue of light. Kind of between a green and a blue. And on my right side, I am seeing more shards of light, I guess I would call it. My right ear is ringing. I am feeling almost in my right ear, it feels almost like something is in the ear. It is connecting into my lips somehow. Feel again in my brows that my brows want to shiver and shake. Something to do with the third eye. I am now seeing a light within my third eye. Probing, almost like a probing. How can I say? But it doesn't feel like it's probing within, but like strobing. But a soft strobing light, and I see another eye within that strobing light. They're telling me to breathe in. The energy within my ears seems to have amped up. And I am seeing strobing, soft strobing lights with my third eye. Now a white light is appearing out of the right, and I just had a bit of a discomfort in my right temple. I am now receiving under my left corner of my left eye, almost like an itching. And again, the strobing as it moves back to the center. Yes, I am open to receiving. Thank you. I just felt my right foot chakra buzz and open. And I am feeling my back higher heart opening. And from that back, it is moving down between my shoulder blades and into my heart energy. Thank you, thank you. Inshallah mi kora miha. Inshallah mi kora miha ma. Kora mula shira miha. Ko kalimaha. Ha kalamaha. Halamaha. 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 Kikalima shalamaha. Bilamiha halama. Kora mohalamaha. Shoalamaha. Hakalimaha. Shilamaha. Isis is coming into my mind. Shila maha. Shila mihaha lamaha. Kora maha. Kola maha. Haila maha. Hola maha. Hola maha. Ila maha. Hiha la maha. Ila maha ha 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 la maha. Hola maha ha 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 ha. Kikali ma shola maha. Ha 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 ha. Hala maha. Kokala maha ha ha ha. Shila biha. Lola maha. Lora shula maha shila maha. Shola maha ha ha ha. Kokali maha la maha. Chikali maha. Alika la maha ha 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 la maha shila maha. Kokali maha ha ha. Vokali maha ha. Mila mihala ma kalama kakakalama kakalama ha 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 lima ha 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 kiklima ha ha lama lama. Tina light is now entering in. Vishlima Vishlima kiklima ha 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 lima kiklima kukulama ha koramuha mohalima koramiha Kormiha lima lama shilama beautiful teal light on my right side. Korama Korama Korma hilamai kiklimai shoramai Shoramai Himala Shiraha 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 Vilamila Mai Inkalima Okliha golden light in the center. The teal light is remaining on the right side. As I curl my back, it cracked within my sacral. Beautiful teal light here by the throat chakra. Throat upgrade and activation happening. I can barely talk. Shorami halama kora shura maha shora mahali kalamai kokali maha. Light coming in from the center. Mila mihal kora mi kalama kora mora shilamai kora mora shilamai ilamaha. Uvre miha mi halama koramaha 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 ligalamahai. Mi galimai Mi kalimai, mi kalimai, she kalimaha. I am currently seeing a being above me with a portal that is surrounded by light. Turning to blue. Beautiful, beautiful light that is just filtering, shining out from the center. Lauri Mahala Mahai. Morha. Morha. Kora shilamai. Kora holamahai. Holamahai shilamaha. We are anointed. Blues and purples and teals. Just incredibly beautiful light that is coming in at this moment. And I'm just seeing this blue, this beautiful teal blue around the throat chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just breathe that light into our being. It's increasing in light. It is so beautiful. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. For those of you that are here with me in Equal, I feel so incredibly emotional. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a healing for the throat chakra. Activation. Oh, wow. They went through my entire body. I feel incredibly emotional. I just need a few minutes just to breathe this energy in. And I invite you to do the same. I can see on my right eye the flickering upon my eye, that the energy is still incredibly present. And this is the beautiful, beautiful Pleiadian energy, the dragons that are coming through, the Pleiadians at this time. They are so powerful. They're incredible healing light. I stated that I accepted a high heart healing and activation this morning, and a soul healing through the blue dragon from the Pleiadians, and this is what I received. I was guided to record it, and so I did. So this is what they have brought in for me. And if you are viewing this, it is because I have been guided to share it with you, and you are able to receive in the same way. I am just in awe right now. And I can see beautiful energy that is still flickering. I can see the flickering on my eye. Just incredible. They have given an activation to the third eye. They have given an activation for our ears. They have given an activation to our throat. They have given an activation to our heart and higher heart energy. They have opened us up to our empowerment, our creativity, and they have grounded us into that energy. And as I say that, 2222 on the timer. Wow, Spirit, you are so incredible. Thank you for the honor of channeling this. If I feel anything coming forward, I am still feeling so much in between my shoulder blades, my upper shoulder blades where the higher heart sits, which is here. Across from here, it is burning even. There is so much activation that is happening right now in that. I am advising you to drink some water. You will need a lot of hydration right now to be able to allow the toxins to move through and flow out of you that have been creating blockages. You also may receive memories coming back. You may receive some pleasant memories coming back that have been blocked by the negative aspect that was a focus. So you may receive that as well, your dream time as well. You will have a lot of healing. And when you view this, you will receive healing from this for the next 24 to 48 hours, is what they are telling me. So this was a dragon from the Pleiades, the blue dragon of the Pleiades that has stepped forward at this time upon my acceptance of receiving a full high heart healing and activation at this time. So love and blessings to each one of you. I love you all. You are the universe.